Find out why the wealthiest American families pay less in stimulus tax credits than most U.S. citizens. Which cities received the most stimulus benefits from the past disaster relief stimulus bill, which means they probably still have money that they can give you. And the great news of Congress and President Biden coming to an agreement on a multi-trillion-dollar infrastructure stimulus package that's going to give us money and put it out on the streets. Also, I'm leaving in a few minutes to head to Augusta, Georgia for my Ironman. Again, I'm going to cover some of that at the end of this video, along with a way to win the extra $100. So stay tuned. Hey, everybody, it's Andrew Cartwright, TGIF. Happy Friday. Here's your daily stimulus check, second stimulus check, third stimulus check, fourth stimulus check, fifth stimulus check for some people if you're in California. Executive action, executive order, and stimulus package update. My goal in these videos is to give you the best information to access government and private money for yourself. Biggest flip in Las Vegas, the Dream Home episode of Flipping Vegas, if you want to check that out. So make sure you check out my real estate course. It's how I did all the stuff that I do is real estate. That's my hidden secret. So now you know the secret's out. For $99, you can get a $10,000 course that's yours, and literally through PayPal. It's safe, easy to get. Also, don't forget to grab your Webull stocks, 2 stocks valued up to $2,300 when you deposit $100. But first, a recent report from the Council of Economic Advisors and Office of Management and Budget found that Americans' richest 400 families paid a lower tax rate than the average taxpayer, of course, right? This 8.2% average rate on their federal income taxes is significantly lower than the 13.3% tax rate for most Americans. Yes, we dug it up. We found out what the truth is. It's 5.1% different. They pay less than you do. Those richest 400 families represent the top, get this, 0.0002% of all the taxpayers, but still receive tax breaks for lower classes couldn't dream of obtaining. Can't even get that. No matter how, unless you make like almost no money, then you don't pay, then you don't even have to file a return. Leading economist states, quote, their estimated tax rate paid on $1.8 trillion of income over the 9-year period is a low relatively to other taxpayers. The White House stated, quote, the wealthiest American leverage existing tax rules to pay a low rate. Low and middle earners pay most of their income tax from wages on jobs. In contrast, the wealthy Americans generate the bulk of their income from investment, which is held longer than a year and taxes at a lower rate of wages. How do you feel about this? If you buy stock, it doubles in value, and you don't sell it for years, should you be taxed on it? And if people borrow against that money and don't sell their stocks, is that equivalent to actually doing it? It's a complicated question, folks. It's a complicated world with complicated problems, right? Hopefully, the wealthiest Americans and corporations can pay their fair share of taxes, especially if people that make less are paying more stimulus money in taxes. So it kind of sucks. I'd love to know. What do you guys think? In the comments below. Never really asked you guys, but covering it. Love to hear what you have to say. Meanwhile, a new census survey looked at which cities across the United States, the USA, received the most amount of stimulus funds from the American Rescue Plan disaster relief bill. The survey used formulates to take population into account, along with the number of residents in poverty, the number of overcrowded or pre-1940 housing units, and population lag since 1960. Here are the top 10 countries across America that received the most stimulus funds from the previous stimulus package. I love top 10 stuff. These are the top 10 cities across America and what they got. New York, $4,259,566,740. Chicago, Illinois, $1,886,591,388. Los Angeles, and you would think it'd be up there pretty high, right? California, $1,278,928. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, $1,097,606,822. Detroit, Michigan was $826,675,290. That's a shocker, right? Houston, Texas, $607,769,139. Baltimore, Maryland, $525,891,651. Cleveland, Ohio, 511,721,590. And I feel like I'm giving an earnings report for a corporation. That's what they sound like. San Francisco, California got 453 million. Add that to the last LA number in California, and you've got a cool 1.6 billion, right? That's pretty cool. St. Louis, Missouri got 439 million, respectively. How does your city rank amongst the highest amount of stimulus funds received in your American Rescue Plan? I'd love to know. Throw it in the comments. Do you know? Do you have an idea of how much y'all got and if they still haven't spent it yet? Because in most places, they haven't. Finally, Congress, Democrats, and the White House have reached a deal on the framework of the revenue portion of the multi-trillion-dollar Social Safety Network, net bill. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer explained, quote, the House and the Senate have reached an agreement on the framework that will pay for any of the final negotiated agreements. So, the revenue side of this, we have agreement on. Interesting, right? Kind of crazy. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi stated, quote, we have a consensus overwhelmingly maybe 10-1, 20-1 within our caucus as these priorities, but we wanted to make sure it was paid for. That's probably not a bad idea. It'd be a first for y'all. She also said, quote, I've always been very calm about this because it's like it happens all the same way. All the blister, but at the end of the day, we will be unified as an American people, end quote. It's amazing news for millions of Americans across the country as we finally buckle down on the final details of the framework. At least we know how we're going to fund it. Who are still so desperately, lots of people, for a fourth stimulus check. They're looking for it. We're looking for it. And other disaster relief funds to keep us afloat the rest of the year, keep us going. For you guys that are following me in regards to Ironman, my last Ironman, I got 7 hours, 42 minutes. And that's my career record. I'm trying to beat that. I'd love to know in the comments, if 7 hours and 42 minutes, what you think I'm going to do in this next Ironman in Augusta, Georgia. And if you guess the time, I'm going to give a winner. The first one who guesses the time correctly, $100, just kind of for fun. Anyway, follow me on Instagram, Andrew X. Cartwright, to see details of the race as I cover them on my Instagram, if you care, if you're interested. Join me there. If you're in Augusta, Georgia, reach out. I'd love to hang out. Maybe we'll do dinner or something. We can have a little get-together and, any rate, I'll be training for, I'm trained up. I'm ready to go. So just charge right through it. Thanks for your thanks for your support, guys. That was your stimulus check, second stimulus check, your executive action and stimulus package update. Minutes away from leaving for Augusta, Georgia. Thanks for tuning in. Happy weekend, and for making it to the end of the video. Please leave a comment with your favorite place you'd like to visit, or the time you think I'm going to do in the Ironman. Love to know. I'm Andrew Cartwright. Stay safe out there. Take care. I love you.
I think that he really resonated with a lot of it because I was no less than 32 hours, 50 shows were sold out.
How much did you spend on marketing?
Really nothing.
Nothing. My heart craves off it. Please just tell me the truth.
But please don't get upset when I say this, but I got into the entertainment business for traditional talent.